Hawkins here with Chickenhawkfarmstead, and today we got some hose to play with because we're gonna try to make a mister. We'll see what happens. All right. First of all, it was a vermicompost bin there for a while. It's off the ground. It's got a big hole in the bottom. Yada yada. Now we're attempting to grow mushrooms in it, and honestly, this is something I think would have worked good for when we were doing the what was that? About 6-8 inches of soil in there. Anyways, I think this would have worked good too when we were doing our, what are those things called? The worms in here. Because all this is a simple mister system. You can see came with a roll of hose. Look, it even came with a cutter, zip ties. I don't remember how many of these we got. I'll put a picture somewhere. But quite a few of these. I think it's like 25, 30 feet of hose. These little guys, I like these because you put them in, you can actually bend them, put them where you want. So for this setup, I'm doing 4. I got some zip ties. What I'm thinking is, I'm just going to run from here, straight across, zip tied on both sides. Put my 4 emitters in the middle, 2 facing that way, 2 facing this way. So they, because I'm sure there's going to be some drip in the middle or something or whatever. But yeah, anyways, it's only going to run for 1 minute, a couple times a day. Like I said, this is well draining soil. And hopefully that will give us the humidity level we need and everything with this setup. So, give me a few minutes. Let me get this working on this. And like I said, it's super simple. We'll cut this, and those things just snap on. They're kind of like a shark bite or whatever. I'll get it to show a little better. Anyways, you got this here. So if you push, it's hard to do with one hand. If you push it in, the things come right out. You can see that was just connected. And now all you do is push the little tube in, and it locks in because that little thing grips it. But if you push this back in, you can pull it out. So I like it because it is going to be very usable. Like I said, we got a good amount. So let me throw these up. I'm going to put them a couple inches apart. Actually, I might just start with 2, and we'll see how 2 does in this thing. So, be right back. Alright, that took all of a couple of minutes. So all I did was, alright, this is something else. It's a little plug, so it's a little terminator. I do wish this had some more of those in it. Got little spiders over there. Anyways, I wish we had a couple more of these, but it only came with 1. So I have to find something to replace that. Anyways, I zip tied it on this side of the cage. It was zip tied over here. Comes down. And because I don't really know how far or big these mists are going to go, that might just cover the whole thing. So I'm thinking 1 on from each direction. Try to keep them, center-ish as possible. Now here we just have the water hose running up. Kind of have it loop through. Have this piece it came with, so we can just stick our tube right in there. You can see it don't come back out. And this is also, I like this because that way I can determine how much water flow there is. Now this isn't going to stop the pressure from building up. We do have a lot of pressure here, but I'm only going to let it run for 1 minute, so I don't think the pressure is going to be an issue. But anyways, let's give this a shot, see what happens. Remember, this is going to be happening with the tarp on usually, so anything that comes up this way is going to be redirected down. So I'm going to do a 1 minute run, and let's see what that spray looks like. Right here's my little device if anybody's curious. This is going to help me monitor the temperature of this bin and also the moisture level. I have a similar one on my other setups. Just help get some of that information to see if it's environmental or if it's me. Anyways, let's get this thing turned on. Be right back. Alright, I just heard the water kick on. You can see the pressure's coming up. And I have this turned down quite a bit. Now that it's gotten pressure, see, we do have some leaking around here. But look at that mist. We're getting all the way to that corner. Oh yeah, that's covering the whole place. Wow, I like it. So I can just put a little tape maybe on there that'll fix that problem. But even turn down, what happens if I turn this thing up? Ah! Okay, well that sprayed all over me in the camera, so that wasn't good. Oh, so definitely need to put some tape on there. But other than that, just on letting some of it out. Like I said, I only got it running for 1 minute. But yeah, right there, that's still, yeah, that's quite a bit right there. And like I said, it's turned down. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to make sure that, because I really don't want that leaking all the time over there, making a big mess. But that does look good as far as misting. Hopefully 1 minute won't be too much. But this is very well drained, so I don't think we'll have an issue. If we had to, I could go down and see. You could just spin those and turn them off. They act kind of like a, I don't know, your little sprayers. So you can adjust how they are. But anyhow, I think they look good. This little kit though, I got plenty of left, so I'm gonna be able to use that in a lot of different places. The only thing is, I gotta order more of these things, because I definitely need more of those to hook into the water hose. But between this and that automated watering system I have, the B-hyve. I don't know if you ever heard of the B-hyve or whatever, something like that. But anyways, it's Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. You got to buy a little dongle. It's like $100 for the whole little thing. But I got a 4-port. I got 2 4-ports things, so I automatically water the animals every day on their things. Now with this, I can have this automatically watering, but there's more. I can also set the timer, which is awesome. And I'm thinking about running this stuff on the deck, possibly, these little misters or something like that. And then if it's a hot day on the deck, kick it on for a minute, cool down a little bit. You've seen those little things, I'm sure. So yeah, between the mister systems and one of those like Bluetooth controlled, I'll put a little picture of what it is over here, and I'll leave a link to that too. If I forget, somebody let me know. Call me out and I'll put that link up. But anyways, I really like these things. Looks super cool, super handy. Yeah. Later.